Ladies and gentlemen, the American Cheering Bulldog Nation, welcome to Sports Without Boundaries. Let's get right to it. The Rangers beat the Rays 4-0. That was 3 of the 4 teams that won their division, won a wild card round. Are you ready for this? That was the lowest attendance forever for a playoff game. Not good. Twins beat the Blue Jays 3-1. I was rooting for the Twins. And Lewis hit not 1, but 2. His first 2 at-bats, home runs. They won 3-1. Diamondbacks beat the Brewers 6-3. I'm sorry, folks. I'm rooting for the Brewers because they're in our division. This was a shocker. Longoria makes a crazy catch with the bases loaded. Saves the freaking day. This is wild because these are 3-game series, folks. You got to win. So now the Brewers got to win back-to-back. Yeah. By the way, the Diamondbacks, Josh Wentz, were the only wild card team to win. Phillies beat the Marlins 4-1. Travis Hunter's going to be out 2 more weeks per Deion Sanders. You know, you have to think to yourself, if Shiloh Sanders and Travis Hunter played in the Oregon game and in the USC game, he doesn't make a difference if 1 touchdown. I think they beat USC. Angel Hernandez, this guy sucks. Josh Wentz, he's rated the worst umpire.
He is.
Will he be back?
I hope not.
I hope not, too. Ohtani, first Japanese player to lead the league in home runs. Man, he's unfreaking believable. He's got to be the MVP. All right, the 4 teams that made the best strides in ratings increases this year are the Orioles, 100-game winner, got to buy. The Rangers, they started off like gangbusters. And believe it or not, the Pirates and the Reds. By the way, the Pirates beat the hell out of the Reds at the end when we needed a win. Kentucky and Indiana men's basketball is starting up again after an hiatus. They're going to do it for 4 years, hopefully more. I missed this series. Yeah. I mean, it's classic. Kentucky and Indiana. I don't know what the hell ever happened. All right, Aaron Rodgers is calling Tracy Kelce Mr. Pfizer. Good. And you know what? I don't know about you, Josh Wentz. I'm sick and tired about Taylor Swift and Kelce and their squads and going to the games. Who gives a damn? You know what? Taylor Swift's ugly. She might be talented and rich, but she's ugly. And Kelce's kind of a smart ass. Screw him. He plays for the Chiefs. And now he's advocating, get your flu and COVID vaccine. I hope you have an extra arm growing out of your head. Kelce, you'll be able to catch footballs even better with 3 arms. Good for Aaron Rodgers, Mr. Pfizer. Somebody pointed out that Aaron Rodgers gets his paycheck from a Johnson from Johnson & Johnson. But he didn't take the vax. All right, Twins uniforms. I just want to point, Rodgers rehab, excuse me. Rodgers says he wants to play this year. Look at him in the stash, looking like.
He's my favorite now.
I love Aaron Rodgers. I used to not be able to stand him. I love him. He's my favorite non-Bengal Cowboy football player. And I even like him better than some of them. Bottom line is, he must be doing something like cutting edge to get his Achilles. Yeah. But he says he's going to come back this year. I just wanted to point this out. Twins uniforms are awesome. There's nothing like, look at that. Clean, crisp, old school, Twin Cities, blue, white. I love it. Unlike the green and yellow ugly Packers and coming to Latin colors. All right. Have you seen Jimmy Butler's new hairdo? I don't know, man. Shakira's doing this. I don't know. He looks like somebody out of a movie, a comedy movie. And I like Jimmy Butler. Stephen A. Smith gave him a lot of hell. Trey Lance left the 49ers, go to the Cowboys. Quarterback. Knows the offense, right? May not execute it very well, but he knew the offense. Will this give the Cowboys a little edge?
Yes.
I think it does. I love Pete Carroll. He's crazy, but I love him. I do. He was a bonehead for letting Russell Wilson throw the ball instead of running it in the Super Bowl. Right. They should have won 2 Super Bowls back to back. It was awful. And they never recovered from that. But I still like Pete Carroll. I like his enthusiasm. He said he was so fired up from the win on the airplane that he couldn't sleep. and he wanted to talk to somebody. So he got on his phone, put the flashlight, walked down the aisle. He couldn't find a coach or player that was awake. That's something I would have done. Pete, you should have woke one of them up. Last but not least, Kurt Schumacher. I have no idea who the hell he was, but he was 70 years old. He didn't work for the Norfolk Southern, but an Ohio State All-American dies at 70. We couldn't even find a picture of the guy, but we wanted Buckeye Nation not to be pissed off about it, so we are covering it. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. We'll be back tomorrow with more sports.